Welcome to Scatter Travel TV. I'm Debbie Gerber here with a quick tip to help you when you go out to formal dining. We ran into this when we were on the cruise, and when we were going on the cruise, we practiced with all this wonderful dinnerware. So you set the table up, you go there, and here is all of this silverware and stuff, and here is what my granddaughter asked when she saw all of that dinnerware.
How do you know which fork to use first?
Sophie, that's what a lot of people ask. They sit down at a formal dinner and they see all of these forks and knives and spoons and glasses and plates, and they go, what do I do now? Because they don't want to make a mistake and look stupid, like they don't know what they're doing, and so they don't know quite what to do. So that's why we're here today. The rule is for dining etiquette is anything that's on the outside is used first. So you see the outside fork there? You use that first. So if they serve you salad and that's your first course, you pick up that fork and you use it. So from the outside in, if you eat something that needs a spoon, you pick up the spoon that's on the outside. Now you see that this has got just a couple of forks and a knife and a spoon. It could have several forks and several spoons if there was a lot of different courses, but we're just doing short courses here on the cruise, not a whole lot. So we only need a few. And if you do need some more, your waiter will bring them to you. But start on the outside and work in. That's how you know which silverware to use first.
Why is there so many glasses?
In a formal dinner, you might have different drinks with different courses. Some people drink wine, and those people who drink wine may have 2 or 3 different kinds of wine throughout the dinner. And so they'll have different goblets there. They usually have the long, thin stems and then a goblet base. And so they have to have those cups there, glasses there for them for that wine. Also, like Grandma might have a soda pop with her dinner, and she might also want water. And so that's 2 glasses right there, isn't it? If you're dining somewhere where you're dining more than once, like on a cruise where you'll be dining several times, you can tell the waiter that you don't drink wine or that you won't use a certain glass. And then the next time when they come to the table and they see it's you, they'll come and pick up the extra glasses so that you don't get confused and so that they're not in your way. The other glass that you might see on the table is a coffee cup. Usually they will bring that to you later, but sometimes it's on the table. And the same thing there. If you're not going to use the cup, let them know, and they will remove it for you.
What are the fork and the spoons up there for?
The fork and spoon that are above the plate there, anything that's above the plate is meant for your dessert course. And so when you have dessert, maybe you'll have pie and you'll want to use a fork, and so there it is. Or maybe you'll have a souffle and you'll use a spoon for the souffle. After you finish the main course, then the waiter will come and take your plate away that you just used. And by the way, when you're finished with your silverware or you have used your silverware, don't ever lay it down on the table again. You're going to set it up on your plate so that it doesn't make your tablecloth dirty. But when you're finished with your meal, you're going to put your silverware onto your plate that you've used, and your waiter will come and pick it up and take it away, and then they will take your dessert fork and spoon and put them down to the side. And they'll place them right so that you can use them when they bring your dessert course.
What's that plate on the side with that knife on it?
You will always find plates that are for extra things on your left-hand side. So let's go back over first. Your forks are on your left. Your knife and spoon are on the right. Your plate is in the middle. Your glasses and cups will be up on the right-hand side above the plate. And your dessert forks and spoons will be above the plate. Now, to the left of your plate might be a plate. Now, this plate that was placed there with the knife is for bread. And the waiter might bring around bread or put a basket of bread on the table. And you can take your bread, and do you know that there's kind of a rule? It's called etiquette. It says how you're supposed to do it. That when you take bread, you'll take your piece of bread and you don't cut it with your knife. Your knife is to put some butter on it. But the proper way to do it is to tear off a piece of your roll and butter it and eat it. Tear off a piece, butter it, and eat it. Not butter the whole thing. Not like we do at home when we eat at a formal dinner. So this plate that you see there is for your bread course, and it's usually the first thing they serve you unless they happen to give you a plate of cheeses. And usually then you're eating your bread while your appetizer is coming, which would be the next course.
It looks fun to eat with all this.
Sophie, it is a lot of fun to eat a formal dinner if you know how to use all the silverware and plates. And remember, your waiters are there to help you. If you need something removed or you need a new spoon, let's say they bring you soup and there's no soup spoon, they'll bring you a soup spoon with that course. So your waiters and waitresses are there to take care of you and help you with this. Nobody's going to laugh at you. And if you just sit and you're very confident and you just work from the outside in with what's ever there, you're going to be perfect, and everybody will be nervous because they're not sure how to do it, but you are now.
Thanks, Grandma. Now I can eat a formal dinner. Go to my grandma's website, and she can help you learn things about travel. She has things to buy that make your travel easier and more fun. www.scattertravel.tv